and Trav have been crushing it in the podcast. Love to have Taylor Swift on as well.
I think you and a lot of other people, for sure.
Has she had the chance to meet little Finnley just yet?
She has. It doesn't happen often. Everybody's busy, but it was really special. Thankfully, we have a really tight-knit family that makes time for each other.
Are you changing some diapers, though?
I'm doing some diapers.
Okay, this one's a doozy. Travis Kelce has done the unthinkable and pulled the plug on his much-anticipated Kelce Jam Music Festival this summer. Yeah, the one that had everyone buzzing with the possibility of epic performances and, let's be real, a chance to catch him vibing with his usual A-list pals like Lil Wayne, 2 Chainz, and Diplo. But in a move that no one saw coming, Kelce dropped the bomb on social media, telling fans he's putting the festival on ice for this year. No reason given, just a cryptic "we're planning ahead for 2026" and a promise of a bigger, badder, and unforgettable bash next summer. Well, alright then, guess we'll just have to wait. Now here's where it gets juicy though. Insiders were all over this, saying it seemed like Kelce was in full prep mode for the festival, offering tickets through competitions earlier this year. But here we are, with no festival and no major explanation. The whole thing is a bit weird, considering how last year's event was an absolute blast, drawing in a crowd of 20,000 eager fans. Of course, Taylor Swift didn't make an appearance, but still, this year was shaping up to be just as wild, right? But nope, Kelce is keeping it low-key. Sources close to the situation say he's been laying low, spending quality time with Taylor and avoiding the spotlight. It's like they've decided to become the ultimate low-profile couple since that Super Bowl heartbreak. Speaking of which, Kelce almost walked away from the game after that crushing loss to the Eagles, but guess what? He's back and getting ready for what could be his final season with the Chiefs. Maybe that's why he's been more into golf this year than making headlines. Guess we'll have to wait and see what he has in store for 2026. So after Travis pulled the plug on his big Kelce Jam Fest, it looks like the Kelce family was still getting their party vibes in, just in a quieter, more adorable way. Taylor Swift finally got to meet her boyfriend's niece, and let's just say it was nothing short of precious. It wasn't just some quick hello either. This was a full-blown Kelce family moment, and you know when the Swift squad steps in, it's gonna be special. From what insiders are whispering, the whole thing went down while the Kelce fam was basking in their new baby glow. And while Travis was probably still reeling from that Super Bowl loss, Taylor swooped in and got some serious auntie time. Jason, ever the doting dad, was all smiles as he introduced his new daughter to Taylor, and you could practically feel the love in the air. Apparently, it was one of those rare family moments where everyone manages to carve out time despite their chaotic schedules. And for Taylor, meeting baby Finnley was more than just a quick hi, it was a real bonding moment. Word is she totally melted over the little one. I mean, who wouldn't? It's Taylor Swift meeting a newborn, come on! And of course, Travis wasn't about to miss out on the action. When he finally got to meet little Finnley, he was all gushing and calling her little muffin and soaking up all the cuteness. Meanwhile, Jason had to throw in his usual dad jokes, teasing about the paperwork and how they almost forgot the baby's name. Typical Kelce humor, right? But with Taylor in the mix, it just added a whole new level of sweetness to the family moment. And just when you thought things couldn't get any cuter for Taylor and Travis, guess what happens? Yup, the rumor mill cranks back into high gear, and this time, it's all about wedding bells. Travis, rocking a t-shirt with a ginormous wedding cake on it at Amazon's Upfronts event, has fans wondering if he's dropping a not-so-subtle hint about his and Taylor's future. Seriously, was that shirt just a casual pick, or is Travis pulling a "look at me, I'm about to get hitched" move? We all know how obsessed the internet is with every tiny detail of their relationship, so of course, people immediately jump to conclusions, calling it the most obvious wedding sign. I mean, come on, it's a shirt with a wedding cake, and he was flashing peace signs like he's planning a whole wedding weekend. If that's not a subtle flex, I don't know what is. Meanwhile, on the family front, things were looking sweet as pie during Mother's Day when Taylor joined the Kelces for brunch. It wasn't some glitzy, paparazzi-stuffed affair either. Nope, they kept it low-key and enjoyed a family brunch without being mobbed by fans, which honestly is a rare feat for the Kelce clan. Jason Kelce was all smiles talking about the day, joking around as usual, while Taylor got to step into the future auntie role with Jason's kiddos. A real cozy family vibe. You can almost hear the tick-tock of the wedding clock ticking in the background. Who knows? Maybe Travis and Taylor were too busy swapping auntie stories to notice the growing speculation around their relationship status. And while we're on the topic of drama, let's not forget about the other drama swirling around Taylor. Just around her happy Mother's Day family outing, news broke that Taylor's been subpoenaed in the high-profile lawsuit involving Blake Lively and Justin Baldoni. I mean, it's the stuff of soap operas, right? There's talk that Taylor's been feeling betrayed and exploited by Lively, and Travis even unfollowed Ryan Reynolds. What's the deal with that? It's like one minute they're posing for cute family pics, and the next they're tangled up in legal drama. Taylor's gonna have her hands full, and the trial's not even happening until 2026. Talk about a drama-packed year ahead. So just when we thought we couldn't handle any more drama from the Swift-Kelce clan, here comes Jason Kelce dropping another bomb about their podcast. Now let's be real, at this point everyone in their group chat is wondering when Taylor is finally going to grace the New Heights podcast. I mean, Jason's wife Kylie's been on a few times, Mama Donna Kelce was just the most recent guest last week, even the family goldfish is probably mic'd up by now, and yet, no Taylor. She's a regular topic on the show, because duh, but fans are still holding out hope for that Holy Grail episode featuring the 14-time Grammy winner herself. So when Jason showed up at Amazon's upfronts in NYC, Entertainment Tonight's Rachel Smith decided to shoot her shot and asked the question on everyone's mind, will we ever get Taylor Swift on the pod? Jason chuckled and gave the most Jason answer ever. I think you and a lot of other people would for sure. No confirmations, no teases, just enough to light the match and let the fandom combust. Cue the Swifties dissecting every syllable of his response like it was the Zapruder film. The way he almost said, she'll be on at some point, but stopped himself, one eagle-eyed fan tweeted. Another chimed in with the universal language of curiosity. And of course, some fans were just over the will they won't they energy. I really don't know why they haven't made this episode yet. Let it be the shortest of all, like 45 minutes. She's already worn the podcast cap. What will change if she participates or not? Valid point. The girl talking about Taylor on the pod and Jason responding that a lot of people want her, and what are they waiting for to call her? Another asked, probably while refreshing their Spotify app. Someone else speculated, I don't think they'll ever call her, only if she really wants to and offers to participate. Oof. Still, fans agree on one thing. The Kelces genuinely are such pros with fielding these Swift questions. They really are. Smooth, seasoned, media-trained legends. For now, the dream of a Taylor Swift New Heights takeover lives on. In the meantime, the next episode, dropped Wednesday, featured retire NFL faves Andrew Whitworth and Ryan Fitzpatrick. Not quite Taylor, but it's something. And just when we thought the Kelce drama was hitting its peak with that podcast tease, entered Travis's ex, Kayla Nicole, giving us the latest spicy tidbit. You know, because nothing says I'm over it like airing the financial side of dog parenthood on a podcast, right? So on her May 9th episode of The Pregame, Kayla decides to casually drop that she's now fully responsible for the dogs she shared with Travis. Oh, and by the way, those dogs aren't cheap. She's coughing up $2,000 for a vet bill like it's no biggie. I mean, if you're wondering what post-breakup life looks like when you're a former NFL star's ex, it's apparently all about responsibility and expensive vet bills. But hold up, the plot thickens. Kayla wasn't just here to talk doggos. She was spilling all the tea about how she's now handling the full financial load after the breakup. You know, because getting a dog or two isn't a simple here's a treat situation. It's more like here's my entire paycheck, but make it cute. Seriously though, can we talk about how she casually dropped a $2,000 vet bill into the convo like it's just another Tuesday? And let's not forget, this isn't just about dogs, folks. It's about that ongoing low-key shade that keeps following Travis and his current very high-profile relationship with Taylor Swift. So yeah, it's clear Kayla's got a few things on her mind, and we're just here for the ride. Keep the drama coming because clearly there's no such thing as too much when it comes to the Kelce clan. That's all for this video, folks. See you next time.